So I'm going to be doing a collective reading. I will not be using those tarot decks, where they show people with knives and stuff. I'm not using that. Um, I want to talk about respect and boundaries because I'm getting a lot of communications where people aren't respecting boundaries, not even mine. So, um, respecting boundaries is required right now, or you're going to pay heavily. Also, no stealing, no shape shifting, no trying to one up somebody with knowledge, and no trying to bite off other people's bread right now. Not trying to trick and con, and I'm picking up sneaky energy right now, and I don't like it. All right. I also got stop giving unsolicited advice. I'm seeing that people think giving unsolicited advice is normal. It's not. They didn't did experiments that proved people when people give unsolicited advice and unsolicited help that they get a dopamine hit and the other person don't. So it doesn't matter if you think you know better, if you think you got knowledge, you need to ask that person if they want your help. When people share something about their life, you ask them if they want your help. That way, the dopamine is equally shared. Okay? People are saying they're not energy vampires, but it's kind of a passive way to be one and be able to say, I was just trying to help. I'm noticing that when I talk to people from this channel and online, they immediately get hooked on giving me unsolicited advice and don't know my life that well. Or just assume, because I decide to share a part of my life, that I'm looking for some advice. And I find that to be very disgusting to have that mindset. Especially going on, when I'm middle age. I'm a very mature woman. So I know how to ask for help. It's actually in my destiny to ask for help. So I will ask if I need it. And I'm saying this because it's people been stealing my energy, trying to give unsolicited advice. Also, trying to get free help and trying to do it in a sneaky way and not say thank you. I'm really disappointed that I have helped. People have asked me questions over the phone and I have not heard thank you when I gave them the answer. These are subs from this channel. People who I was nice enough to give my number to has not said thank you after asking me a question. I checked my own oracles and it said you have people in your life being ungrateful of your help and you're going to need to speak on it, so that's why I'm speaking on it. Like my oracle said. Now, just because somebody donated some money to this channel doesn't mean you get endless free help from me over the phone and stuff. When I decide to share a part of my life, that don't mean you get to ask me questions to get free spiritual lessons and then don't say thank you. Some people are in a low vibrational version of their rising sign and their north node. Their Lilith is too dark, okay? And they don't even realize it. It's just that they are used to being in our energy with other people who don't call them out on it. And I'm a truth teller because I'm an air rising. So if people don't like me telling the truth, then they might as well just don't even deal with me. Don't even return to this channel. That's a shame that I can only count one time I've been told thank you every time I answer people's questions over the phone for free. That is real sad, y'all. That's hurtful. And I have stayed quiet for months about this. And now I can't take it no more. If I'm not going to charge you for something that is supposed to cover my needs, part of my destiny, I can at least get a thank you. Come on, y'all. Come on, subs. Come on, y'all. And I gotta admit it, it's black folks doing this to me. White folks be like, thank you. It's black folks that I meet online. We get on the phone. There's always a question they gotta ask me. It comes out of nowhere. Or they try to give me unsolicited advice when I didn't even need no advice. And then I notice they're trying to keep me on their phone call terms. Like I'm supposed to answer all their calls when they call me, but they never answer my calls when I call them. See, my thing is, you're not going to come on this channel and play victim, and that's the way you acting like with me offline. Coming up on this channel saying you are traumatized from this and that, you done gone through hell and all that type of stuff, but yet you bringing hell into my life over the phone. Like, make it make sense. Okay, don't be micro-traumatizing me over the phone with your toxic personality traits. I'm telling you, I'm at the point where I'm gonna start looking at people's aura and going from there, because I can know people from their aura, the type of energy they in at the moment. But I be trying to respect other people's boundaries. I be like, okay, I'm not gonna tap into your energy, your spirit without permission, but yet they not respecting my boundaries. So it's like, this is not fair. Like, this is not fair. You know? I don't even do when I do readings on me, I don't even look to see who everybody is. I'm looking for my money. Frankly, I don't really care. Because I already know who everybody is. I don't need no cards to tell me everybody's energy. In my North Node, you cannot hide who you are from me. And in my fortune, you cannot hide. I'm always going to catch your true self. You can bury it, oppress it around me, and think you're flying under my radar. It's not going to happen. When I do my readings, it's to make sure that I'm in the energy that God asks me to be in. To make sure that I'm not messing it up for myself. I don't really care what everybody else is doing. But if they coming at me, I'm going to know already without those cards. I knew before I did the cards. That's why I don't do my readings every day. I don't have the need to. But people keep on thinking they're going to fly under my radar. And I done said so many times on this channel, you cannot hide your true spirit from me. I'm an air rising and I'm elite psychic North Node. You're not hiding it from me, and any other psychic will tell you that. No, you're not. But people think they're so slick, micro using me. It's like little nibbles of my bread, and thinking I don't know how many nibbles they done got without saying thank you. Thinking I don't know this. Sometimes y'all gotta understand, people don't always just flat out steal the whole bread. Some people are like little mice. They come and they nibble, and then they come back the next day and they nibble and they nibble, and then you notice that your bread's all gone and like nobody paid for it. There's people that slick. That's why you gotta always be on guard for shapeshifters and people that want to harvest your energy. Some people think, or if you're not in a high vibrational energy, a lot of the time, you will barely catch those type of people. Y'all know my weekend videos is unfiltered. If I talk to people over the phone about 5 times and I barely know anything about them, but they keep on gathering information on me, then keep on asking me questions and giving me unsolicited advice, I already know that person is from an alternate reality, a reality that I don't want. The one that I don't want to be in. The one where they're getting some of my abundance without my permission. Either because they didn't manage to learn to be me, or they mirroring me, or they blocked me and got it. Toxicity don't have to be insults. It don't have to be physical violence. It could be just someone not respecting your boundaries too many darn times. There's people who only come to listen to me on this channel just to cross my boundaries. But when I'm not on screen, they like, what is the point of being here? I can't use my cards on her today. And that's why I started doing off-screen videos. Since people are hard-headed about respecting my boundaries. And I know people aren't respecting my boundaries because it's in my oracles. And my oracles are always right. People think they so slick. Think they can blend in with the trees and blend in with the wild and don't get seen. Hunters trying to pretend like they ain't hunting for my energy. Y'all. And then people are trying to give me advice on something that I already mastered. This in my South Node. That's why it's annoying. See, let me tell you, you can block your blessings by helping people without asking. Because sometimes you're helping people who is more qualified to teach you in it because they already did it. It's their South Node. You're in this life learning how to do it, but you're trying to teach somebody who already did it. Whose cosmic energy has already did it. And it's like, no. So it comes off to that person like you're toxic. The person who's already mastered that energy will be like, Dad, boo, you toxic. You trying to help me in something I already mastered. And it's obviously it's something that you're learning. And now you think we need to learn it together. No, maybe you need to learn it by yourself. I already learned it. Y'all, this is a raw video. Y'all know my weekend videos is unfiltered. Now, I'll be doing the collective reading, but if I'm trying to see who's really here for me, or anyone who's here just to harvest my energy. We're going to find out. Because if somebody want to leave in 10 minutes, then they obviously somebody that just came to harvest. Think the grass is greener after they get my energy. Y'all. Woo, job. Okay. Now, karma is being delivered heavily. And anybody who don't respect somebody's boundaries, that karma gonna go in reverse. And people might say, oh, I still got my job, so I ain't getting karma. Karma could be that you was blocked from something that could give you more. That somebody could have gave you some knowledge to get you out of a situation, but you didn't get it because you was toxic towards them. See, some people will lock up the bank when they see you don't respect their boundaries. They will lock up their knowledge bank, their wisdom bank, and they will say you didn't overdraft it, so I can't help you. I can't give you no loan. And you think you're okay because you say, Well, at least I didn't lose my 9 to 5 job. I'm obviously not getting no negative karma. But guess what? Running in place and being stuck and never having forward movement can be the karma debt. Okay, it can be the karma debt. Y'all. Woo. I swear, I don't, people can be the way they want to be. Just get up out of my energy. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead and be trifling over there. I don't try to change people anymore. Just mind your own business. Mind your own energy business and all of that. Y'all, I be calling it what it is. See, I let people come to me for help. I don't go banging on doors because that's, to me, that's like, nah, who do I think I am, you know? I went to my sisters and said, if you ever want me to do you readings on a weekly basis, let me know. And they don't want them, okay. That's why they in the same situation. That's why their situation ain't changing. My situation changed. I don't never fall on zero. I attract abundance without having to crack the whip. I get discounts. I always get random discounts. I find random money. People randomly help me because I believe in the power of my own energy, and I seek my own energy, and I tap into it, and I investigate my metaphysical space. This world is too manipulative now. You have to go behind your body now. You have to look into your metaphysical space now. You have to. Every now and then. You don't got to do it every day. But every now and then be like, whoo, this energy is so manipulative. Let me go ahead and look into my metaphysical space to see what the heck is going on here. Especially if you're tired of being stuck. How long? Let me tell y'all. Some of y'all ain't going to agree with this. But prayer is not enough. If prayer was enough to get you unstuck, the Creator would have never gave us the word research. That word would not even be in the dictionary. Okay? So the point that I'm saying is all what I learned, all the Creator cares about is your motives and intentions. Deep in the core of your heart. If your motives and intentions isn't selfish, it's sneaky and covert, then the Creator really doesn't care. And if it's not selfish and self-absorbed, it's sneaky and covert, and you're not trying to cheat your way there, the Creator really doesn't care if you investigate your metaphysical energy. But people don't know how to have positive intentions when they looking into their energy. You know, when they do their own readings, they say, ooh, Miss B I was talking to Miss B, and Miss B got the 10 of diamonds. And then they start being fake with me. They start being extra nice. See, that's narcissistic. Trying to improve your personality, all because your reading said that someone is covered and favored, you're trying to cheat. And that person is in the energy of an angel. So they're going to know that you are. They may not say nothing over the phone, but when they get off that phone, they're going to be like, you seem a little fake, babe. They're going to know. Anybody that's chosen for financial breakthroughs will always sense someone when they're trying to manipulate them to get some of it or to get comfy, cozy so they can get it too. We will always sense it. This is why I don't do friends anymore. This friend thing is some of the biggest energy leeches blessing thieves that ever walk this earth. Hi, everybody. Okay. That's why I'm shutting a lot of the phone calls down. Cause I don't really trust nobody right now, to be honest. And I don't need terrorists to tell me not to. I'm just not. Because I know that I'm covered and favored. That I'm in the right energy. I sensed it. I see it with my scripture numbers. So it's a no. I'm not sitting on this phone. I'm none of that. I'm not doing lunch dates. Because I heard one person say, I'm happy for you, Miss V. I wish you success, knowing what I told them would happen to me when my mother died. Knowing how I was blocked from so much, the demonic people robbed me and tried to block me and the family from money and stuff. So the Creator had to separate me from them and give me my money another way. Knowing this, I done told people on this channel. But I don't get, I'm happy for you, Miss V. I just get, can you tell me what that means? Can you answer my question to this? No, I can't. Because you acting just like the people who used me. Acting just like family members. So many of them used to ask for my advice. So many of them used to ask me to use my intuition to win lottery tickets, to now I know people say, well, if you was helping everybody else with intuition financially, why didn't you use your intuition for yourself? Because it doesn't work like that. Because my destiny is not, I'm not allowed to chase money in my destiny. I have to chase the spiritual growth. I was already rich once upon a time. And lots of money and lots of product is never going to give me the emotional fulfillment that it would give some people. Because it already did in my soul Akashic records. But people are getting in the way of me trying to block my needs. And I'm supposed to have all my needs met in this life. Regardless, I'm supposed to be great. Meaning, I'm learning how to have a fortune in my name. The wealth can be the legacy of your name, not just in the things that you own. But people are trying to get in my way and trying to take that from me. And then they're suffering and want to know why they're financially hit. I'm a very old soul. I already know what it's like to have kingdoms and money and all that type of stuff. In this life, I'm learning the legacy of being known, of seeing my name carved in stone, of having something wonderful said about me, possibly in history. You know, but my point is, for example, Charles Bukowski, he didn't die. He wasn't filthy rich when he died, but everybody knows his name. He's made a huge impact on the literary world. Like I'm making a big impact on the spiritual world and the poetry world. So my point is this. Get out of my way and chase money elsewhere. Don't use me to get money. It's forbidden. I can't even use me to get rich. I'm not even allowed to do it according to my destiny. I'm not allowed to use my exceptional gifts to be able to just chase things like a lot of people are doing. I'm supposed to be abundant in knowledge and creative energy. That's the abundance I'm allowed to have in this life. That's like what a high priestess would have. An air rising would have with the destiny that's in alignment with it. But the point I'm saying is people keep trying to get in my way and being sneaky with it. Because they just want to know what I know because they just want to chase money. instead of doing their own destiny. Like, for example, I've met people on this channel who have um, like a Cancer North and like a Virgo North, let's say hypothetically. I'm not gonna say no names, but I noticed that they think that they can harvest me and that's their destiny. Yet they're a Virgo North would need what a Virgo North would be learning how to have investments. Running a company, clever success and glow up in fashion and different things like that. And knowledge, but knowledge about like lifestyle knowledge and things like that. And Cancer would be like caregiver, film and photo and creativity, letter writing and things like that. And learning about how to use their intuition. But I done met some Cancer Norths on here that keep stepping into my energy. And I'm like, no. A Virgo North is not meant to live a life of spiritual purpose. That's not even supposed to be their main focus. But I'm seeing people with a Virgo North trying to step in our energy all because they can see what people are getting through their spiritual practices. It's like, oh, I see your donations. I see your views, so I'm going to do that. And then they wonder why they can't. They're disturbing their own peace when they go to sleep. When the lights go down, they feel real fake. Their conscience, like Jiminy Cricket, their conscience is disturbing their peace. That's why it's important to stay in the process and in your true destiny so that your conscience don't disturb your peace and you don't go to sleep and be haunted by demons and have nightmares. I don't have nightmares in here. I don't have dreams of being stabbed and chased and haunted. Anytime I even have a dream of somebody bad, it's always they got it coming for them in the dream, or there's some sort of guardian that jumps in and puts them in their place or something of that nature. Or if I do see a demon, the demon won't come near me. It won't even come near me. It won't try to talk to me or anything. It's like it knows. Like, look, truth, like Wonder Woman, truth is all there is. And when you're not living in truth, then all that's a lie is going to disturb your peace. And we know that the devil is a lie. Okay? So when you go to sleep, that's what's going to come for you. Hi, everybody. No money, no stolen security will ever override the truth. The truth will always haunt you if you don't honor it. And what I don't want to spend some stolen money or stolen knowledge and knowing that in the back of my mind I always got to know that I stole it. Or somebody might be calling me a thief and they don't know how, but their intuition is sensing it. And then all of a sudden I'm being disturbed by somebody saying that about me and don't even know me. Some people's intuition is that strong. They can literally pick up who you are just serving your food in a restaurant. They could be a waitress and 5 minutes in your energy, they done picked up just dirty secrets. For real, y'all. And some people might try to get even with you because they sense you doing something to somebody that somebody did to them. So their intuition is punishing you. Y'all, I'm telling you. Just the other day, not too long ago, maybe about 2 weeks ago, I was gonna walk up this hill. See, this is like the third time this card was shown. Good luck. Three, synchronicity, ladybug. It doesn't even matter how I cut this deck. Ladybug, ladybug, ladybug. That ladybug been coming out for like 2 weeks. Meaning, not even in the cards, just like showing up. Spotted bugs. Here's the thing. The creator showed me a fake ladybug too. So some of y'all think that something is going to bring you luck when it's not. Okay, some of y'all may think someone is in your life is a blessing when they're a curse. Could be a loved one. For some of y'all, it's your own flesh and blood or family. They're a black and white ladybug. They're spotted. They're a dark ladybug. Okay, just be careful. For some of y'all, it's a male. I don't have no tarots out, but I can sense it. It could be a male, or it's a masculine female. You think she's the boss of you or something, or yeah. Ladybug could be home too, family. So some of y'all might got somebody of the same color, or they're your family members, and they're ungrateful. Okay, they might be leeching off your energy. Ladybug is red. That could be somebody. Some of y'all might got a leech. Y'all, I'm be telling you, man. Okay. I keep seeing a bear too, and I saw some bears in the news feed. Grizzly bear, synchronicity. When I was going through a live video yesterday, I got on and saw a grizzly bear, and now it's out again for somebody. Honor your intuition and go where it leads. I was just talking about intuition, wasn't I? Love and greatness are my real strength. Remember I said somebody trying to act like the boss of you? That means somebody's beer is in reverse. Somebody is greedy. Somebody just wants somebody's energy and power. Somebody's beer is in the upright and somebody's beer is in reverse. Whoever's beer is in the upright, they got the 10 of cups, the sea otter. Period. And they may not know their omen is the dragonfly. Somebody has an omen, a spiritual support team, animal. It's a dragonfly. It keeps moving every time I shuffle. It keeps showing up in different parts of the deck, so it's not going away. I mean, it's probably a spirit animal. Sea otter. Be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worries go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is for sure. Somebody is guaranteed the 10 of cups. Happiness and harmony. That means they got a lot of opportunities coming through. This is going to be a big breakthrough. Provided that they avoid battles, energy battles, and they don't let somebody burn their energy out, and they don't be codependent. Meaning they can't be somebody to just keep doing stuff for free. Somebody gotta make a living off what they do. Okay, now the dragonfly has a pointy back to it. All right. Transformation. Okay, fashion makeover, beauty, nature. Somebody need to let themselves be colorful. Somebody might also be able to get successful with music. Somebody could have got successful as an opera singer, or drama club, or romantic living, or romanticism, or confessional. Hey. I'm hearing like details or whatever. Wonder, because if you wonder, you're going to come up with ideas. So you have to wonder outside or wonder amongst other creative energy, and then ideas will come to you. The dragonfly can still be one of ideas, and so can the otter. Magic. I'm brilliant and I'm blessed. Inspiration is going to come if you wonder, if you go from shop to shop, and if you go from club to club. Okay, don't just be all about work and catering to your family all the time. You have to cater to your creative energy and your intuition today. All right, so the struggle energy is Grace is struggling, the swan. I felt anxiety as I went to touch the card. Somebody could be doing psychological spell work or mental spell work on someone, or doing spell work on somebody's throat chakra. See, I'm telling y'all, somebody's telling lies and disturbing somebody's peace, or somebody's hiding the truth, or somebody is wearing a mask, false identity, but somebody might sense it, so it's giving them anxiety or disturbing their mental peace. Y'all, I'm telling you, personal choice is out. Close your eyes. Okay, there's an animal spirit that want to see you. Confirmation, it just came out. Woo! Praise the Most High. Okay, I saw the lion's mane. You do need to keep your hair together. You might want to do a sea salt water cleanse of your hair, detox it. Any bugs in your hair, it's going to relieve some of the anxiety that's in your crown chakra. Personal choice. What animal do you imagine? Okay, so if you go on a walk today or you're meditating, you need to ask the Holy Spirit to show you your animal support team. What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share? Embrace these qualities. Okay, you need to do some deep diving into your emotional power, emotional strength. Okay, I could teach this. I'm not going to give that lesson away for free because the beer is out here. That would be me being codependent and thinking lack, and I'm not doing that. So I'll teach that in a future workshop. I could teach people about the journey to their angel guides, because angel support team, because I'm that nice. And yes, we do have them. It's so funny that people will say there's angels, but we can't talk to them. Yes, we can. In the Bible, there's actually angels that it tells you what they look like, and they do visit you. Okay. Somebody's messing with somebody's temperance energy. Somebody may get their energy balanced through herbs. If you smoke CBD, you might want to smoke your CBD today. You might want to cut something up to help you to have a anxiety release. Burn a soy candle, a white candle, or frankincense, or sage. But frankincense would definitely be. You're gonna have to go big today, because the beer and the Swan Princess. Basically, Belle is out here. We're gonna go by Disney. Snow White is out here. Well, the Swan Princess and Belle is out here. So you can use Disney as your guide today. Use your knowledge to get you your abundance. Okay. Hi everybody. Can y'all hear me? Show gratitude. The beer is out here. If you're thinking lack and stingy, don't even expect any money. Don't. All right. Definitely watch your numbers today. Watch your numbers. Help the elderly. Be respectful to anybody that's older. Anybody over 40, don't disrespect them today. I'm just saying, y'all. The Empress is here, period. Turtle came out right after I said that. Woo! Synchronicity. I cut the deck and there was the turtle. Protected. Okay, so don't worry, your ancestors are protecting you today. When the turtle energy come out, it do mean that also keep yourself very clean. You might be sensitive to getting a cold or genital diseases. So just be, it's not in reverse. It didn't feel unstable, but you could have somebody trying to harvest your energy sexually. So just be careful of whose skin you're rubbing up against as well. Somebody might, yeah, bugs is out here, but it's not, it's under attack. Yeah, you might want to take another shower. Just keep yourself real clean now. Cleanliness is next to godliness, because the swan came out right before the turtle. So don't just be on land a lot in the dirt. Be careful where you sit. You definitely want to clean your seats and chairs. You do want space on your table. Don't be trying to carry so much. Pack light. The turtle is to teach you, when you're in a low vibrational turtle energy, you're carrying other people's karma. You could be karma, collecting other people's karmic energy, but it's not, I don't feel it unstable, so it's good. But at the same time, just be careful. You may come across criminals and people who are violent and kitchen witches and things like that. And what that'll happen is that'll make you low spirited, and then your turtle will go in reverse. Just saying, y'all. Y'all asked me for a reading yesterday. Some of y'all was like, I want a reading. So that's what I'm doing. Somebody is manipulating heart chakra, brain and throat chakra, and is trying to block somebody's money by that way. Somebody might be interfering with somebody's mental health, with their destiny. And if it continues, and if the person don't set up healthy boundaries, their turtle's going to go in reverse. Period. Yep, there it is. Yep, the wolf came out right after. Somebody needs to, somebody might be hearing from somebody from their past. You can't talk to this person. All right, somebody might be trying to come back. They might be like, oh, I'm sick, I'm not well, whatever. Don't care for them. I don't have tarots out. I'll show y'all the card so y'all can see if y'all interested. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. My phone needs charge, so I can't really have it away from the charger. Okay. See? Wolf. Pathfinder. Okay. So y'all see, these are the cards I'm doing. I'll show y'all the sea otter in a minute. It says, teach and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a lot that endures. It also means be a little bit mysterious. It also means that somebody is a night medium. Like, they have people that can talk to them when they're when shadows areas, when the lighting is low, or right before sunrise. Somebody has support from the other side. When the sky is purple and blue, somebody's mediumship is being blessed, and then they have to have some solitude in order to access whatever was put in their metaphysical space when they were asleep. Okay. Woo! Yeah, silence is like superpower. Quiet. Listen to the birdies. Bird energy is here. Listen to the whispers. Listen more. Have some time listening to instruments as well. Silver, crystals, clear quartz. Somebody needs to wear clear quartz and just like never take it off. Okay? Or an amethyst. Period. Somebody also needs to burn tiger's eye and obsidian. Somebody might need to wear obsidian sometime as well. They might be under a sneak attack. Somebody could be dumping their karmic energy on somebody, and their obsidian will send their energy back. Y'all, this is wild. The penguin is out here. I saw a video 2 days ago when I went to do a live video. It had penguins. Somebody was talking about how penguins can live on land without snow. Why do these penguins can do that? Or somebody wants you to roar and whatever for no reason. It's like trying to trash throat chakra. Be careful of eating too much grains and carbs. Some of y'all got somebody that trying to deplete your energy when you're eating fat-free food. It's like somebody don't want you to eat fat-free food or something here. Y'all. Alright, came out. There it is. Regeneration. Yeah, somebody wants you fatigued. I said somebody don't want you to eat fat-free food, and lizard came out. Yeah. Somebody got reptilian energy in reverse, but they want your reptilian energy to be in reverse. Somebody wants you to eat in the swamps and garbage and trash and fatty food, greasy food. No. They want you drained. But regeneration. Make sure you take a nap, maybe get some sleep. If you can't take a nap, you would benefit going to the swimming pool or an indoor swimming pool, or maybe taking a bath and letting the water run while you're bathing. Like extending on your showers, like long shower. Okay. Hi, everybody. Yeah. Some of y'all got somebody that's infectious. They might be infectious, and this is why you feel like you got to stay away from them. You may not know exactly why. Yeah, or you know somebody's doing curses on you. You might feel the spell work, so the creator wants you to be mysterious in some way. You know, you could be heard but not always seen or something here. But if you're going to be heard today, it needs to be graceful. Pillow talk. And brief. Nothing long-winded. No long-winded conversations today. You're going to regret it. Oh. If you could get to the salon today, go to the salon. Get somebody else to do it or something here. Get yourself pampered. The bear energy is out. We know Belle had gorgeous hair. And we know that Belle was... The animals and the birds liked Belle. And we know that Belle wasn't judgmental. She knew people from their character and not the way they look. So if you're judging a book by its cover, you're going to get played. I'm just saying. Don't be buying products all because, you know, you didn't heard some gossip about it or something. Or all because the cover look good. You're going to end up wasting your money or getting sick. Something. I saw a couple people with masks on today, so you might want to wear your mask if you go into a crowded place. You're probably better off doing your connecting through the internet today than actually out in a big group. Like, if I saw these cards and I was going to church today, I probably wouldn't even be going to church. I'd end up, I'd go see the priest instead. I would go to confession. I'm just saying, y'all. All that throat breath, all in the air in church. No, it's the air energy is under attack. I would literally not go in there today. I would just go to a small prayer circle, a shop within the malls. But I would not sit in the area where everybody's all, where it's like a bunch of strangers all grouped together. No. Hi, everybody. We got 4 people in here. I'm going to leave this screen dark just so people can have some grounding. Okay? You got to protect your self-esteem and your self-worth today. This is why the lizard came out. It says, put on your new cloak. So, until you get your self-care in, don't be doing nobody today. Like, you're going to find that people are going to try to gut hit you below the belt. The wolf energy is out. Watching and trying to see how they can attack you. Some of y'all got people who calculated attack you. Attacking your growth. Somebody wants you to be a banshee or Hell's Winter or something of that nature. They want you in that energy like from the 13th Ghost. You know, Hell's Winter, that woman that was screaming stuff. Somebody wants you in that energy. You know, like how wolves are when they're really pissed off. Somebody wants you to be, you know, vicious. But it's not working. It's not, this card is not unstable. But there is some sort of somebody visualizing your downfall. The wolf is down below. And then there's, the vision is shaky. Somebody's visualizing somebody's downfall. That's evil. But it ain't happening because somebody has the Emperor. Period. Elk. Somebody gonna get played thinking they're gonna get somebody heavy losses, but it ain't gonna work. Somebody has the Emperor energy. Nobody has more money and nobody's more psychic than an Emperor. The elk is Emperor. It could also be Aries energy. I don't think people know that, but Aries could be Emperor nobility. You just got to be careful of charging in when it's not needed. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Something needs some finessing. Whenever the air energy is out, so close to the meditation, it means go deep into your mind, and whatever your vision is, you need to finesse it. Okay? It just needs maybe some tweaking, or any etchy sketchy parts of it needs to be neater. You know, like a bird, when a bird plucks their feathers to groom themselves, something needs plucked. It could be something you already have, because the present energy is here, but there's something from your past that was draining you. It needs to not be a priority anymore. Hey. Yeah, I said go into the vision and the polar bear came out. Woo, child. Polar bear mystic. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Yeah, some of y'all might be dealing with somebody discriminating against you. Just saying, y'all. It could be somebody who think they're the human resource manager in the family, or somebody at your actual job who is a spy for human resource. They think they might be a moderator for human resource. So they sit up here thinking they're going to discriminate against you. Somebody don't like your image or something, and that's their problem. They don't gotta like the way you look. And you're still covered in favor. The beer's out here, and so is the emperor. So that's their laws. Also, some of y'all got older men that's supposed to help you. There are people that's very knowledgeable about an art form that you might be in synchronicity with. It's something that's similar in your mission. Something you got a similar mission as someone else. It's an older male. They're chosen. Your ancestors have sent them to you. You have seen them before, possibly. Okay. They're an excellent teacher. And they're trying to, they have a strong belief that their artistry is how they're supposed to make a living. And they're right. You have to give to this person. It could be a donation. You have to pay this emperor for some sort of knowledge or lesson. Polar bear is out here, synchronicity. When you listen to this emperor, you'll notice that all of a sudden you're in flow state and you're able to do something. You may have doubt. You may be like, nah, I don't think I did good at this and whatever. Yeah, the air energy. You might have doubt, but this emperor is telling you like, nah, you're doing good. He in the upright, so he's not trying to emotionally blackmail you to give him money and knowing he's not qualified. He's very qualified. And he's not all about using you for your money. He's not. He actually knows what he's doing. He's on one of these apps, y'all. I'm going to start doing private readings again. Some of y'all got somebody who might have an air north or an air rising or an air fortune, and they think they're going to disturb your peace or something. Or their heirs in their south and they haven't learned their lesson. They still trying to be in their south, knowing that it's like they just being toxic. Okay, it could be they already learned what it means to keep peace, but they're not using it. They're not using their south right. Yeah. Yeah. Basically, some of y'all got somebody that might be a cheater or having affairs or whatever, unfaithful. Let's just say unfaithful, and it does messing with somebody, messing with your frequency or something. I don't think that this person's going to come clean, y'all. I feel like this is a cycle that's being closed out. The creator's closing it out since this person is not trying to come clean. The Empress is out here, and so is the Emperor, and they're facing each other, and they're stable. But somebody wicked is in the middle. Somebody trying to keep this Empress separate from this Emperor. Y'all, the story that came out. As I tell y'all don't need tarots. Now this was the download I got. If you want emotional fulfillment, if you want to become a genius in what you're doing, you have to make sure that your tools is in sync with what makes you truly happy. So, for example, if you're going to get cards, you don't just get any old cards because they look interesting. You get cards because it's a very special part of your life, your personal life, your lifestyle already. Some of y'all know just how much I love animals. I'm like the cat lady, and I'm a stay the cat lady. You know, y'all have seen me on videos. I don't kill bugs unless they come for me and they dangerous. And even then, I just swat them away. I had a little bee farm over here for a while. Everybody know my house to be the bee house. The point, and I visit the farm almost every month. I used to take my daughter to the farm almost every month. I didn't took my whole family, friends on farm trips. I love the country. I prefer animals over people. So that's the deck that I use. I don't see the point of using a deck all because somebody else used it. I'm not going to retain the memory. I'm not going to retain the lesson. You don't retain the lessons of things you don't already deeply love, or that you or that's not a part of your destiny. In your metaphysical space are the tools chosen for you already. Your intuition will lead you to them. This is why you don't pick because somebody else doing it, or because you notice how powerful they are doing it, using it. That's not why you choose stuff. You have to intuitively spend your money on tools. Okay. All right. Animals come towards me all the time. I can't even escape them. I have birds fly at my head, dogs follow me around blocks, cats come up to my crib, and I don't even know these cats. That's why I can't seem to not have cats. I always have at least 3 cats because they come home. They see me and just come with me. So that's what I use. I also used to send money to wildlife, and I also have a lion cub that I can follow. I have he's being tracked. He has a metal device in him, and it's synced to my bracelet. So yeah. When I used to live in homestead that had Asian cockroaches, I used to put up a boundary block on my house, and I would take a piece of paper and take them off my steps. But I never stomped on them and stuff. I never did that. I walked up on a snake one time, and I told my boss, I was like, there's a snake over there and he's taken outside. Don't kill it. Take it outside. Now, if it's a deadly mosquito, of course, I know it's going to sneak attack me. So, once it starts coming towards me, it's getting swatted. But other than that, I don't even kill a mouse. If it's a mouse, I say catch it and take it outside. That's disrespectful because a lot of them was here before us. That's so disrespectful. If you're going to kill it, eat it or take it outside. You're going to have to eat it then. Polar bear, mystic. Know the challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. All right, so rest. Did I not say you have to rest a day? Don't be a slave. You need to spend time tapping into your psychic ability. So I would definitely I would meditate today. The meditation card is out here. Don't y'all think it's weird that church service is always during the time that you should be meditating? Don't y'all think that's strange? So basically, the ministers and all, they're harvesting your downloads. You're praising, releasing, and dumping all that energy in church, and then they go in their room and they get these ideas and downloads, and they're yours. That's what made me stop going to church. I noticed I wasn't getting no downloads after I left. What's going on? What's going on? I gave 100 people access to my metaphysical space. I'm this must be a holy place. Why the heck I'm not blessed when I leave here? Why I still got to go knocking on the minister's door for some food? Why the heck don't the minister pick up that I'm in need? Why don't the minister just be drawn to me and be like, you okay? My intuition, because Jesus was psychic. So I'm like, how come the minister don't be picking up that I'm going through something and just come to me? Why I got to go banging on his door? No. No. All right, shaman energy is out here. Yeah. So if we shaman, why we gotta go to shamans though? Make that make sense? Once you step into shaman energy, and you're being quiet, and you're tapping into your mental powers, what is the point of going to a minister? Like, that's not unnecessary. You're literally being a minister at that time. Okay. This also means allow yourself to be cool. Cool yourself down. It means if it's a rainy day where you are, don't be covering your head. Like, unless your hairdo's expensive, just go out and walk in the rain. The water is abundant today. It's raining over here, so I'm darn sure we're gonna go for a walk. Lavender's doing okay, but it's going to be under attack. Just saying. Yeah. The genitals is looking good. They're looking good. But somebody want to be cold so that you can be low spirited, and then you don't achieve your goals. Somebody's trying to block goals. Somebody wants somebody not have faith in their goals and just be stuck in that, catering to their energy, and then they miss this abundance. They miss serving the community, or miss selling something. Something needs to be for sale. The emperor is all about making money, like, period. Somebody ain't earning somebody's energy either. They're not. Somebody might want to be forgiven, but they are not coming clean or whatever. Y'all, somebody clean and somebody ain't. So, I'm just saying, be careful. Some of y'all got people from your past coming back, and it could be somebody that is a con artist, or think they know it all. Somebody think they can tell you how to live your life or whatever. Now, some of y'all, it's a female. Yeah. They think that they are chosen to free the innocent, yet they don't even have love for themselves like they should. They're not real. They're Cupid zirconia. They could even look fake. They're not natural. Some of y'all dealing with people who ain't even natural, who may go long periods of time with wigs on, or fake crowns, or filthy dusty hair, or whatever. Y'all, woo. Yeah. Somebody want to learn. Somebody want to learn from you. Somebody want to pretend like they love you or whatever, just to learn. They do take notes, and they might watch you. For some of y'all, be careful. It could actually be somebody's neighbor, or it could be somebody that you once loved. They're not worthy of you today. They're not worthy of you this weekend. Okay. They want you to be, uh, somebody wants you to be homebound, or in some sort of bondage. And they want you to think, they're trying to control your mindset about what you're worth. They want you to think that you should just be grateful for being average, or having average. And that's not good. Yeah. Mm-mm. There's something they did do in the dark to wow this energy, this air energy. One of the doves, there's two doves here, but one of these doves is unstable. The card it's literally disturbing my peace just to touch that card. But it's only when I touch one side of the card. Whew. Breathless. Somebody might have mental health. Also, some of y'all may be dealing with somebody that may end up having something wrong with blood pressure. Some of y'all may end up, somebody could be on their way out, y'all. I'm just saying, man. Yeah. If somebody don't do some, if somebody don't, if somebody don't, somebody might be getting cancer. I'm just saying, or whatever they're consuming is going to do something to their stomach. Uh, yeah, or their mind. Yeah. Some of y'all got people that's false energy, fake things that they think is raising their vibration, but it's not. It's like they're blind. They're blinded by that they got a vision that's not good for them. They might need to see a mental health specialist. Let me too much smoking and stuff. Throat chakra, heart chakra. They could be consuming something that is not good for their blood vessels or arteries. Y'all know sometimes I gotta tell y'all the dark stuff. Somebody need to stop. Somebody's jacking up their cortisol. It's like they're a fat goose or something and just sitting around lazy looking at TV or just sitting around in muddy waters smoking. Somebody is yeah, somebody is very unwell. They're not well kept at all. They go long periods of time without water, cleansing themselves in water. And somebody could have, they're seeing things that's not there, or their vision is warped and distorted. They could have equilibrium problems or vertigo or delusional. What they saying, they think it's the truth, but it's not. They think they're like a true God. This could be this still could be somebody on the other side, or it's somebody that's spiritually divorced from somebody. Like, it's almost like it's a spiritual divorce happening. The creator's making this spiritual divorce happen because somebody is refusing to see the truth told to them about themselves. They're not trying to get help. They don't want to see a mental therapist, or they thinking they can just live in denial and pretend they don't see their own self-destruction. The mechanical, the way their body is working too, it's like cranky. It's not. It's like no. Yeah, rusty. Their beliefs are rusty and obsolete or something here. Oh my goodness. And if you be around this person, they're going to trash your throat chakra. They smoke too much, or they don't cleanse their mouth or something, so they tend to become contagious or spread disease. Or and what they got secrets in the kitchen. I'm just saying, they can have a junk food stash, or or they do have people. They be in people's kitchens, and it be stuff that's, or their own kitchen, and trying to whoop and distort and give people the wrong guidance, or and they might be in other people's kitchen or in somebody's vehicle cheating and having affairs. Wherever they be going in their vehicle, it might be like secret. Somebody could have night affairs or whatever, because that's Libra. That could be Libra energy. That could be later stars. but it still could be also Pisces. So, addictions too could be a part of their problem. I'm just saying, y'all, just be careful of whose lips you allow on you, or who you got breathing in your face today. Like literally, like social distance, like for real. I saw people doing social distance today at the store. And then it came out. I'm like, okay, I guess other people picked it up with their intuition, or they might do their own readings, and they're protecting their throat chakra. Y'all, I saw people with masks on doing social distance. So, and then it just came out, throat chakra. But I don't see the lungs a problem. The sinuses is under attack. Sinuses and throat. So definitely, and mental health. So black tea. I don't know if you drink black tea and green tea for anxiety and mental health strength, grounding. Okay, if y'all enjoyed this video, feel free to let me know. If you'd like to send a cash appreciation, you can send it to my cash app at Coach V Hunter. If you like the extended part of this reading, you're gonna have to join my workshop. I'm gonna be doing a workshop on the weekends from now on Eventbrite, and I'll be teaching some things spiritually and psychically, and doing extra extended readings, but you can only access them through my workshop. I'm gonna set the workshop up today. I'll have the Zoom link available for this evening, and then it'll be a regular thing on a weekly basis. Okay, some of them will be free. Some of my workshops will be free. Some of them will be for a small donation. All right, y'all, I have some news coming. Thanks for listening, everybody. Y'all know I like to do readings sometime on Sundays. Y'all know why. This was not even an in-depth reading, but it was getting into some stuff. Okay, see y'all later. Have a wonderful day. Check the community news for the announcement of my workshop and other special announcements. Bye.